Well, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to our Carpathian farm here on the New Galaxy Gamers channel. I hope you're doing wonderful. I hope your week is successful, and I hope you're meeting your goals. How's everybody doing? If you are a new subscriber, welcome aboard. If you are a returning member of our community, welcome back to you as well. As usual, all of our disclaimers are in the description of the video, so don't feel bad if you don't know those. You can find our disclaimers in the video description. And we've got to get going. So let's grab our coffee and our donuts or our bagels and from our favorite coffee shop, and let's get cracking. Okay, so in the last episode, if you remember, we were working on cultivating our fields. You might have guessed. I'm right here right now, so let's get right to it. Let's back this bad boy up. And we'll get cracking right away. I made sure today that our seeder is doing its thing so that we don't have to worry about it. Alright, let's just get this done. We'll get our contracts done. I also fed our buddy Dusty so that he's all set and he doesn't feel neglected. And we'll get to it. So we get this contract finished, and then we'll go ahead and get the other contract finished today as well. Well, I hope we get it finished today. But that's our plan for today, is to get our cultivating contracts done. And we'll move from there. We'll do whatever we need to do. Looks like these folks limed this field without mulching it first. How crazy is that, huh? So there's been a lot of talk about Farming Simulator 25. As I said last week, I have not had a chance to verify it, but I've been hearing some people talking about it on various channels, so I don't know. It kind of wouldn't surprise me. They've been releasing from what I understand, they've been doing major releases every couple of years, but then they moved to a 3-year cycle. I think that was more because of the COVID-19 pandemic, more than anything else, and so I think that's why they moved to a 3-year cycle. I could be wrong. I could be wrong about that, you know. It wouldn't be the first time I've been wrong about something this week or in my lifetime. So, but I did hear that I have been hearing a lot of chatter about it, and it is something I will look into to see if we need to be thinking about Farming Sim 25 already. I hope not. I like Farming Sim 22. I think it would be a shame if they I think it would be a shame if they, you know, didn't try to make the most out of the Farming Simulator version they've got right now, but you know, it happens, so. Just getting around this pylon done first. Now, I did try the lease to own mod off camera, but, and I do have it. I did actually go and grab it right after last week's episode. But I don't think it's working. I could be doing something wrong. I need to go back and look at the directions for it to see how to make it work. Um, but I couldn't get it working, and I know other people have, so I don't know. It's probably just me messing about. But that's okay. But yeah, now at least you know, okay, he's been working on it. He did get the mod at least. Um, so there is that. And let's see, what else? Of course, I'm recording this so in the weekend. I got all of my. Oh man, we're gonna have some problems with that planner. Excuse me. I got all the other episodes recorded for the weekend, for the upcoming week. Well, by the time you're watching this, they're already uploaded. But I got all the did all the episodes, and glad to get that done. It was snowing out over the weekend, so I said, well, you know what? I'll just go ahead and get it done. Get the episodes out. It's always fun to record when it's snowing and windy and all that, because you never know if you're going to lose power or not. So, fortunately, you know, losing power was not to be. We did not lose power during the storm, so that's a good thing. And it's a nice day out. It's really good. Yeah, I got around those pylons done, so now we'll get the rest of this field done real quick. And then we'll go do the other field. There we go. This field doesn't have all that much more to go, really. Go check that planner real quick. Oh, yeah. Okay. This darn thing. I think we better keep an eye on our planner for a minute. We know the cultivator will be fine. See if there's any used tractors in there. There's not. Of course. Alright, so we'll let this, we'll keep an eye on this for a few minutes. Make sure it can do what it needs to do. That's the beauty of this, is we can get all this done. We're just keeping an eye on it because we know it's got to get around that little curve piece here, right here. So we just want to make sure that we can get around it okay. Looks like it's going to be able to now. Okay. All right, so we're doing good. I think this will be all right. I just want to make sure it gets around around what it needs to. But I think it's going to be okay. I love that foliage. Looks really good. And I am going to just set that back so we make sure we get it all done in the same day. Should be okay. It should be okay now. I do like how this map author has actually made those little gardens around the houses. That's really cool. That's really cool and realistic. I like that. It'd be cool if he had had made it so that there were AI attending to the gardens and whatnot. You know, the homeowners. That would have been really cool. Okay, I think he's going to be okay now. Switch back over and check on this guy. Don't worry, when we're done, I'll clean up around that hole, that pile on there. Oh yeah, I found another map. Actually, I discovered it. Happened on my non YouTuber account. I happened to stumble across a farming sim video done by somebody else, and they were checking out a new map. It's called. Um, I got the name of it. Hold on here, I can tell you. It is called The Old Farm Countryside. Is the name of the map. I think Daggerwin has actually played on that map before. I think he's done a series on it. I could be wrong. I think he has. There are a couple of people I think have actually done a series on that map. But anyway, I saw that map and I said, "Ooh, that might be a map to check out for the channel." And it's not a bad map. I grabbed it, downloaded it, played it offline for a little bit. And it's not a bad map at all. So it might be a map that we bring to the channel. We'll have to wait and see how that all works out. But it is not a bad map at all. So I was actually glad to catch that map. That map review. Alright, he's doing alright. Let's pop back over. How did I know? Good thing I thought to just check over here. Lazy. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, he went off course. Okay, it did. There we go. Well, nice to know that that little stupid AI thing is still around. Oh, that's so annoying. But I think it's actually because this tractor's just having a hard time with it. I think that's all it is. I think it's just the tractor having a hard time. Which is silly if you think about it, but... That's alright. We'll keep an eye on it. Okay, it accepted it that time. I think it's just I think it was just that it was having trouble. I think that's all it is. I should have known better. We really do need a bigger a more powerful tractor. So that's alright though. We'll get there. As you can see, my mouse wheel's behaving today. It's because I sat down and noticed my keyboard was cracked. One of the keys. I don't know how it happened, but it happened. So luckily I have a secondary mouse I found, so I was like, okay, I'll give this a shot, and it's working for now. So I'll have to buy a whole new keyboard and mouse kit, but that's alright. I'm not going to complain. Annoying, yes, but it is what it is. Okay, we'll be around this little stupid piece here. We'll just make sure that it does what it needs to do here, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll pop back over to our cultivator. So we're doing pretty good. Okay, we should be able to get past this piece here. I think there's much of a hill beyond this point. Should be okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. Now it's interesting they have this kind of barn because we have those style barns as well here in the U.S. So that must be common. All right, I'll have to come back and grab that. That must be common. All right, let's check our contracts, see how we're doing. 99% complete on him. This is good news. Okay, this one says complete. All right. All right, so that one is done. So now we got field 435. Let's see what it is. It's right there. All right, so there's your. All right, that's just down the track from us. Let's swing around like this. See if we can't catch it over here. That gets us up. That get us up to 124 grand. That's good. Okay, we can catch the bridge right here. Slow down so I don't screw it up. Okay. All right, go down to the end. So it'll be the field just on the other side of this shop here. It's a wonderful place of business establishment. Right up on our left. I don't know what kind of establishment they've got, but like a biogas plant of some sort. All right. And away we go on this contract. A pretty big field. Okay, let's pop back over and check on our planning buddy. He's making progress. That's good. All right. I think he's probably going to be okay now. I don't think there's... I don't really think there's all that much of a hill down in this part, so... let's do this and find out. Yeah, I don't really think there's... well, there's a hill, but seems like it might be even enough for it to handle it. So, yeah, I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we just have to keep an eye on it. What is this going on here? Or is he just accelerating? Okay. I guess he's alright. It's gonna be like, what the heck is going on here? Well, at least they have enough common sense to actually stop for you. Hmm. And away we go. Alright, I think the cultivator's going to be fine. Let's go back, take a quick check on our planter. Is he slacking off? Yeah. All right, I think it's time I think we're gonna have to get a bigger tractor, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. All right, let's get rid of this one. So it's starting to annoy me. No. All right, let me just see which one that is. Okay, so we don't want to sell the Valtra. All right, so let's go ahead and come over here. Let's grab a large tractor so we know we've got the guts for it, if you would. 200. We have 200 grand. Maybe a medium. I kind of really would like a large tractor. Let's see. Let's go with the oh yeah. Yeah, let's go with this. Let's see. Obviously, it needs to be US. Wow, the 3-point attach. How much does it cost us to lease? Oh, yeah. Yeah, this will work. Okay, so we'll lease this one. It'll give us some money, but at least we'll have what we need. A friend of mine actually has a class tractor. Her parents own a farm, and she drives around on a class tractor when she's working at the farm to help them out. It's their family farm, so which is really cool. You never hear of a lawyer running a farm at the same time. It's pretty cool. Now this tractor won't have any problems with the horsepower to get over those hills. We shouldn't have to worry anymore. Now, I didn't see the lease to own option on here. So maybe it's there and I just am missing it. You know what? I don't need this. We'll have to tote this back to that weight back. To the barn. There we go. Now, while we're doing that, now that we have this, owned item. All right, so it actually doesn't say owned. Leased items. Oh, you can actually purchase it. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, it needs to be down. We can't buy it yet. Let's wait and see what happens after a month or so. See if that value goes down. So that might be what it is. All right, I think we're gonna be okay now. So, I think we're gonna be okay with that. Let's grab this darned weight. Let's run it back to the barn. We'll have to tote it back. And then won't have to worry about putting this weight back, bringing the weight back. There we go. Okay. Look at that foliage. Oh, that's lovely. That is good foliage. They did a good job. Alright, so this field's going to take a little while to do. Check on our... Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's doing good. This tractor's doing just fine. Look at that. Not having much of a problem at all. That's really awesome. At least this way we'll be able to make a little bit of that money back. So that's good. All right. I like what I'm seeing. Okay, this contract is already 16% done. That's good to know. Whoa! Almost landed in the stream. Gotta be more careful. Crazy drivers. Well, we'll have at least one crop down. One crop planted. That's good. That'll at least help make some money back. Which is what we need to be doing, you know. We have to be making that money back now. So. This tractor's eating through it like there's no tomorrow. That's really cool. The lease price for this tractor is not too bad. I thought it'd be a lot worse. Yeah. This field will be done in no time. At least we'll have a wheat crop down. And growing, that's good. So we're doing pretty good. We'll be okay. Yeah, it's not going to take it long now. Okay, contract on field 35 is now 20% completed. That's good news. What is that thing? Oh, it's a fire extinguisher. Okay. I was wondering what that was. See this little red thing there, and I was wondering. Yeah, that's pretty cool. They got it right down to the last single detail. And that's pretty cool. All right. Well, we're almost done this field, yeah. Yeah, this field's almost planted. Probably be planted today. It's good. All right, let's pop back over and check on our cultivating contract. We know our planter's going to be okay now. Look at all this stone. Ah, how lovely to hear that water in that stream flowing. Such a lovely sound. Such a lovely sound. All right. We're actually doing pretty good. And I think buying that class tractor, I think that's a good investment, to be honest. And I think keeping that the John Deere tractor and the Valtra around, I think would be good. Would be a good idea. Um, Jump back over quickly. See how we're doing over here. But I think we made the right investment. We're leasing this tractor. Yes, we're leasing the class tractor, but I think it's the right thing to do at this point. When we're able to afford it, we will buy the tractor. I think that would be the way to go. So we are doing really good. This field should be done in this episode, or close to it. At least we'll have a crop of wheat planted. That'll at least help us out a little bit, I think. Is there anything else you can actually plant in October? Complete. Let's take a quick peek. We can plant barley, but that's about it. So if we do it right, I honestly see no reason why we can't Now, if we get a couple of greenhouses going and that's product we can sell. I'm thinking about maybe buying a chicken pen. We can sell the eggs. That would help. All right, let's see what's going on over here. Ah! He got stuck in the water. That's funny. Here we go. That's actually funny. How the heck did he get stuck in the water? Well, let's do this. We'll do the edges a couple of times. That should fix that. That's funny, though. I did not think that you could get caught in these little streams here on this map. That's actually funny. Well, let's see. We've had planter mishaps with the old tractor. We've had, now this one gets stuck in a stream. What else can go wrong today? Ay, 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 ay. Oh, we'll get through it. No big deal. I still think it's funny. This thing's gonna need repair. go. See if that works better. At least this time it can't get stuck in the stream. Can't believe that happened. Oh, this time I could get stuck on the railroad track, though. That wouldn't be too good. Yeah, that would not be good if it got stuck on the railroad track. Now you're a helicopter. Okay, that should be better. Hopefully this time it doesn't get stuck in the railroad track. If that happens, I don't know. I don't think it will. I don't think that'll happen, though. I think that was more clang that caused that to happen. Caused it to get stuck in the stream. I think that's what it was. It's another thing I have been noticing lately with the small tractors is that depending on what you're doing, the physics engine doesn't seem in the game doesn't seem to necessarily like it. Even though it's got enough horsepower to do the job, even though the tractor's got enough horsepower to do what you're trying to do, it doesn't seem to like it for some reason. It doesn't happen all the time. It just happens sometimes at random. So I think that's what happened there. Okay, that contract's 30% done. So I don't really think it's like it was a big issue. I think it was just something with the physics that caused it to do that. That's all right. It gave me a good laugh. So I can't complain. We will have the wheat planted today. Yeah, we'll have our wheat crop planted. That's good. So we'll get that done. We'll get this crop done, and then I'll do the edge of the field to make sure we got everything. And then all that's left is rolling it and fertilizing. All right. All right, let's go check on him. Sure he's not lollygagging here. All right, good. We are doing good. Yeah, we're doing really good. Okay, so worst case scenario, ladies and gentlemen, is I come over here with the big tractor, our case, and just finish off that field off camera. That would be the worst case scenario. Okay, so for other means of production, I am thinking about a sheep pen. thinking about a chicken coop, thinking about a couple of greenhouses. We are going to have our cows, obviously. So that's going to help us in the dairy market. So I think when we're done, this farm is going to be very profitable and we're going to be very proud of ourselves. So I think we're okay. I do want to put up a couple of wind turbines and solar generation. That'll help with money too, revenue as well. Um, I don't think that would be a bad thing necessarily. Because it can help with revenue. And it can help pay for workers and their salaries and whatnot. So that's something that we will definitely be discussing in more detail next week. In next week's episode, as we'll talk about the financial plan going forward and for this farm here in Carpathia and whatnot. You know, we know we'll have at least one crop planted. Um, I think that's a good thing. As you can see, we're almost done planting this field, the bulk of it. Still pieces we'll have to go around and get, but that's, I think, at this point, the least of our worries. Oh, you're going to drop it right in the water, aren't you? Nope. I don't need two tractors in the water, stuck in the stream. So that's, what we're going to be discussing in the next episode, and we'll talk about how we're going to start making this farm even more money and building up to that point where we can put the pieces in place where it's just going to take care of itself financially and it won't really be much of an expense. So we have that to look forward to. And of course, chickens love wheat, so that'll help us. We can use some of that for the chicken food. Yeah, he's going to drop me right in it. Yeah, he did. I didn't get stuck though. Okay, good. I don't know why it stopped like that. So, yeah, we're going to have this field done. Ah. Just have to go around the edges to make sure that we got all the, uh, got it all planted proper. That shouldn't be too hard. Well, it looks like this damn tractor is going to dig in. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we will go ahead and we will leave it there for this episode. But if you did enjoy this video, please be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Please be sure to hit the bell notification icon as well to let yourself know when the next video comes out. And be sure to share the link to the channel with your family, your friends, your colleagues, your co-workers, your pet kitty cat, your pet puppy dog, whoever it may be. Sharing the link helps grow this channel and helps grow the New Galaxy Gamers community. With that being said, I will see you all in the next episode here on our Carpathian farm. Happy gaming!